Nice, John.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Joel Embiid, and it's buckets in a two-guard. And for Indiana, Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Lee in at the small forward position. Guards taking center stage tonight, RJ. This league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher scoring style of game.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Now Halliburton turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. The long-distance three is buried.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Pass to Buckets. Puts up a deep three. Absolute bomb from three-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Halliburton. Carter from outside. The kid with a rebound. Here's Wright. Oh, and Turner with a block. And he's able to get it back. And it's Wright missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Siakam. First shot won't go.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Pass to Black. The three is up. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Halliburton up top. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Black. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Lee. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Oh, no good again that time.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Shots good by Buckets.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Jackson. Let's see the standings out east. You look at Chicago, they have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course the Pacers, just barely behind them, only one spot down.
Checking out the Pacers, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
Here's Buckets. Had a career game his last time out, bucket after bucket. There's the triple. Black, no good. The Pacers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Carter, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Lee. Pass to Carter. Back to Lee. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Down low. Knocks it loose.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Ooh, a good look from Carter. And the baseline jumper goes down.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Pass to Buckets from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Buckets has got 8.
I just love the ball.
Here's Halliburton. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Chicago with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Right, the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Siakam. Embiid misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And the basket by Lee.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Chicago leading. Right, the pass to Black. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense. He's got 7.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Here's Lee. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And when you look at the teams currently in the playoff picture, Richard, this is where you want to start playing your very best.
It's so crucial to start peaking at the right time, and that's usually around the tail end of the regular season, heading into the postseason.
Indiana trailing here. Siakam, pass to Carter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. And let's check out the 2K leaderboard and see which players have been leading in blocks since the All-Star break. Miles Turner, 3rd.
Tough to take the ball inside against him. His focus right now is at another level.
Chicago has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Right with the bucket.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Lee. He's got 5. Indiana again missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And he's going for the lob. It's tipped. Now here's Wright, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Inside.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. He always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 9-point game. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Halliburton's got his second basket on the night. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pass to Black. And here's Embiid. Here's Black. Last game, he had 28 points. Just 2 to shoot. Second chance shot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Joel Embiid is a rarity in many ways, including how effective he is inside, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., we don't see that as much as we used to. Big men dominating down low, but Embiid is an exception. A center with a deadly mix of dominance down low and skill work outside.
Here's Lee. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Buckets. Here's the kid, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Right outside. Tipped.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Black. The Bulls with another miss.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
From the line, rebound by the Bulls. The kid's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Black. Takes the 3. They get it again. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Halliburton, the pass to Carter. Siakam outside. And a miss there on the triple.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Black. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Indiana's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Bulls shooting about 43% since tip-off. And the Bulls call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Mates, dance team, they're amazing. Thanks, everybody.
Pass to Wright. To the middle. Embiid misses.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Indiana, Lee.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. And so he hits both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside Carter. Here's Lee. Hounded by Wright. Lee, the pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Buckets can't hit. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Carter. Now here's Siakam. Halliburton finds Siakam. Carter from outside. That shot off.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Timeout called. The Pacers.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Nembhard comes in for Lee. And now it's time to take a look at the top defensive teams in the league right now. Number 1, the Bulls.
Well, you look at how they dominated at the defensive end. They're good on the ball, they're good in help, and they get back in transition.
Pass to Carter. Free throw line jumper. A rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Buckets. Give him 8 points now. With the second effort, up and over Carter. Oh, Carter with the block.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Now here's Siakam. He's covered closely. 1:51 left in the first quarter here. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Right. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Carter from outside. The rebound by Embiid.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Good on the bucket.
Assistant.
And now it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Halliburton on the attack. Here's Nembhard. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Well, Chicago's shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game.
Indiana foul. Tyrese Halliburton. First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Wright taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 9. Outside Carter. Lots of room. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Wright against Halliburton. Wright, pass to Money. From the top of the key, he buries it. Money's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Pass to Siakam. Goes up on the wing. That one rolls around and rims out. Siakam's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Buckets. Give him 8 points now. Wright, the pass to Buckets. Fires in the triple.
4-3.
And it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Chicago, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Up big because of their 3-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Chicago shooting around 44%. Not bad. We've got Nesmith, Miles Turner out there with Anthony Simons, and it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Lee. Pass to Nesmith. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. Nesmith's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. Chicago leading. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Black. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Black's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Beyond the arc. Bulls keep it alive. It's deflected. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Simons against Wright. Tipped away.
Nice move to create space. Just couldn't convert.
And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Nesmith, right now averaging 5.5 a game. With a 9-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Simons against Wright. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Simon's shot is good.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Taking a moment here, a look at the best rebounders among rookies over the last month. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Outside Herter. The deep 3. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Nesmith. Shot from the low post is good. Nesmith's got 5.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Black. 9 points in the game. Tries again. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Pass to Nembhard. Now Turner. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. Off to Mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And Ball will bring it up here for the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Herter. The 3 is up. The Pacers pull it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Nembhard, the pass to Lee. Over Ball. Lee misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
The swim move for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's the kid. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. He has 6.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Here's Nembhard. Herter defending from about 19. That one rolls around and rims out. The Bulls shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. The Sumu. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Turner. Simons outside. Here's Nembhard. And now the Bulls in transition. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Here's Simons. 9 points for him in his last game. From behind the arc. The kid with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Ball gets it to go.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Black. There's the triple. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Black's got 14 points for the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Simons. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
At the line for Indiana, Anthony Simons, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Simons nails both of them. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Right outside. Pass to Black. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Siakam, the pass to Simons. Knocked away. Here's buckets. Here's Black. Uses the glass on the layup. Black's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Lee, the pass to Nesmith. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Smooth sailing for Chicago. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And then Embiid with the dunk.
What a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Now here's Siakam. A 23-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Here's Lee. 4 on the clock. From deep. And they recover it. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Lee. Siakam, left side. Shoots over Embiid. Siakam, no good. Siakam's gone, just 1 of 5 from the floor. Black passes to Embiid. Shoots over Siakam. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Now here's Simons. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Siakam outside. "11 feet out, and he hits it.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Here's Black. 16 points for him. Now the Pacers on the move. And Siakam with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
This is a cushy slate coming up. They'll be facing a lot of beatable teams at home. It doesn't get any easier than that in this league.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
Some changes for Indiana. Carter, he's checked in for Simons. And Halliburton is subbed in for Nesmith.
And Embiid is, no question, one of the best players in the game. Just a versatile big man who wants to win multiple championships.
Now here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. And here's Turner. Outside Carter. Another steal. Here's buckets. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second. He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Here's Black. And again, Chicago, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And then Siakam with the jam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. And once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Here's Lee. 11 points in the game. Siakam, that's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Black. Fires from deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Siakam. Here's Carter. The kid with a rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Wright against Halliburton. Wright, the pass to buckets. And the Bulls get it back.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. Carter's got 8 points.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Black. They grab their own miss. And he goes in for the dunk. And that's a double-double for him now.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire to keep defending.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Turner against Embiid. Outside Carter from the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
One shot.
One shot.
And that one falls for Carter.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Right, the pass to the kid. Here's Buckets. He's checked by Carter. Here's Buckets. No good on the triple.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap and making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And so it's Chicago, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and